Hello Capricorns and welcome to your June 2024 reading. So I meditated on your energy and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about. All right, the first card is two cards and here we have the Three of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. Three of Wands in reverse. Now the Three of Wands is what we expect. How our fire, our energy is either receptive, emanating, or receptive. That's why we say, is he sending those boats, or there is looking at them coming back? This is a receptive position. The fire is being receptive. It's not blocking, it's not fighting, it's not doing anything like that. It's statically receptive. Grounded, red cape, okay? Grounded and receptive. So when he's in reverse, he's not receptive. There's something in his unconscious that is preventing the fire to be receptive. We have an indication here. We have the Two of Pentacles. We're juggling with something. So maybe sometimes we're receptive, some other times we're not. It's all about what we're expecting. And here, the Two of Pentacles talks about water, because we have like the reference of the crazy water in the back here. Those boats are not on a golden water. There's waves up and down. Those boats cannot get to shore on these crazy waves. So emotionally, we're up and down and just trying to make it. Where the flow that would be normally like this is crooked. You can see it. It should be like this, but now it's crooked. And it's like more one, more the other. They're not flowing from one to the other. So here, as we go along, we see that there's another call of the water, of maybe why we're not so receptive. It's maybe because sometimes we dream of success and sometimes we dream of downfalls and snakes in the grass. So that's why sometimes he's receptive, sometimes he's not. Sometimes he's open to unconscious things. And that's what makes him juggle. I'm in, I'm out. I'm not so sure on what foot I'm standing because I cannot really see in front of me. And then you finish the month as the King of Cups. And that's very good because this is going to take care of all that water. The King of Cups is solid, even though he already has also crazy waters around him. But look at him on that cement stand that goes all the way to the bottom of the sea. He is solid. It's emotional intelligence. He's mastering his waters. So here, there's probably going to be something to be cleaned in the waters so that you can stand solidly into what you want to do. Okay? So under this, we have this and this. So we're really talking about the unconscious part here. So the juggling is between your conscious and your unconscious. So probably your conscious, your will and consciously is like, yes, this is what I want to do. I'm focused on this. But under the water, in your subconscious, and Capricorn is very linked with water. The animal representing you as a tail, a fish tail or a snaky fish tail, because your propulsion needs to be from beautiful water. Then you can climb heights like crazy. But if you do not have the proper water to propulse you, you're going to be very effective. You bring from the unconscious to the conscious. That's why Cancer is in front of you. And so here we have the Two of Cups in reverse with the Nine of Wands in reverse. So this is when the mirrors are in our lives. It can be in friendship, love, partnerships, even, you're in co-creation with the universe. You're in always, unless you're alone on an island, you're always, and then again, you're partnering up with the trees and the food you're gonna eat and all of that. It's all a representation, physical representation of your inner self. Inner self, outside representation of how the world acts, engages, how they behave, the inner, the outer. When it's in reverse, it's when it's connecting on a vibrational level, cups, from the unconscious. So we have people around us that are mirroring our unconscious. And you've had a lot of battles with these types of people, and unconsciously you're creating some kind of force field with your energy around you. So sometimes this can be, yes, I have experience, I know how to bring my fire, and some of the times it's like this, I'm gonna get hurt and I have to protect myself. So I'm out there, I'm not out there. So it's all about, yes, cleaning the water so that your fire is realigned. So under our 7 of Cups, we have the 10 of Cups in reverse, and a lot of reversal, but it's just because this is all happening under, without you being conscious about it. It's happening under. And I guess it needs to come to the surface to realign your will, your fire, the energy in you and around you. So here, this is kind of describing this, okay? The vibrations are low, creates anxiety. When we live this, it's that, undercurrent, stress, worry. We have a hard time being able to receive high frequencies. Our vision of the world seems to get lower and lower because we're projecting our fears, our pain. And there's like, where am I going with this? He doesn't see in front of him. These two guys are the two only characters that kind of look in the opposite direction than us. They're not facing us, or they're not sideways, or things like that. And so we can see that it's hard to be completely open energetically when anything can happen. And that anything is from past battles and past mirrors. And sometimes this is not me, and sometimes you're like, this could be me. So under the King of Cups, something's going to happen this month that you're going to kind of master your water. And right away we have an Ace of Wands and an 8 of Wands. Bang, you're in the energy. I'm thinking probably Jupiter transferring into Gemini here. Jupiter probably, of course it's going to enhance this, okay? This is the moon in Gemini. So a lot of thought process. So here we have the enhancing of maybe the distortions, because Jupiter will enhance everything, what is not understood or aligned, and something's gonna happen. And the thing is that it's realizing that you may be in two minds or holding two beliefs within yourself, and that is what is creating the if you feel like, man, things are not going forward, it's this. So let's clarify that for you. But at the end of the month, bang, you're on a lunch. You're being lunched. Okay. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Capricorns for the month of June 2024. All right. Okay, I thought you disappeared. All right. Show me the Three of Wands in reverse with the Two of Pentacles. Three of Wands in reverse. And Two of Cups upright. It's almost like your faith in ever connecting with somebody on a higher frequency than what you've experienced. Like, as soon as I connect with people, it ends up being a wound. And that maybe is a belief that you have somewhere deep inside. Let's look at that Two of Cups and Nine of Wands. Yeah. Deep inside, in the moon. And that's why maybe the Eight of Wands, things aren't moving, because nothing we can do just by ourselves. You always need support, connections, even if it's just feedback. It's not, and if you bring it to the world, it is going to be a connection. So at one point, when our vision of connections and associations has been skewed as being a source of pain, we're kind of retracting ourselves from it. And this would make, yes, I want to associate, no, I don't want to associate. With the moon here, I have the Nine of Cups and and the Star, okay? And the thing is that these two have processed waters. Her, because she's throwing away all past experiences as she lives it, because she's constantly provided with new frequencies. She lives the things. She's like, okay, lived it, experienced it, understood it, I release it. And again with the new. So she's constantly connected with her higher self, with her source, with her star. And the Nine of Cups, he's all processed also. Complete receptiveness of high frequencies, both of them. Him, because he processed all the waters are up there, and he's in his higher self. And the other one is because she doesn't keep any distorted waters that would stir her away from who she really is. She doesn't stumble on the flowers of the carpet of her human story. So here, the moon, when the moon is there, see, it's all the unconscious. All of this is happening in the moon. But the moon is going to show it to you. And you have your full moon at the end of the month. Full moon in Capricorn. What is hiding in your waters? What is the water you're trying to propulse yourself from? And the moon is going to show you this month, around the 23. That's probably where all of this happens. So at the beginning of the month, you're just like probably living the Jupiter, enhancing this in Gemini, okay, trying to process this. All right, let's look at your Seven of Cups. There she is. And there's our Ace of Wands, but in reverse. So again, asking to keep faith, to realign yourself with who you truly are. That one is hiding behind that cloud of projections, of dreams and fantasies and nightmares that you put forward in front of you. So we have the anxiety and the cups that are like in reverse. 10 of cups in reverse. This is when, oh my God, that it's been such a while since we've been out of the flow of water that our own water now is vibrating low. And this is what we're receiving, seeing, perceiving all around us. I'm stopping on the Queen of Swords in reverse, and it's very, it's the way we perceive reality has been influenced by this. Oh, there's a judgment coming. All right. And this is going to help because, again, these guys are floating on water. Here we have water again. We cannot pass and, not deal with water because water is life. Water is the pool of creation. What we can create, we have to pass it through water before it becomes concrete. And if there's vibrations that will distort that, then that's the result we have. Judgment will bring up the source of your anxiety, the source of your unconscious anxiety, the source of what skews and distorts your projection, your vibration. So that means this is, Venus in Scorpio. So that means the things that are not able to vibrate unconditional love and abundance and worth and all of that in you, they're going to come up this month. So my beautiful Capricorns, maybe around mid-month, you're going to feel like, oh my God, why is all of this stuff coming up? You might even have old partnerships that were distorted coming back into your life, and you're like, why are they appearing right now? Or why am I finding the glasses that so-and-so forgot, and now I think about that person? This is all due to judgment that wants you to heal and reassess it. And the only way to do it is to bring it to the surface. So all of that was happening behind the scene in your subconscious is going to go up to your consciousness for you to address it. And you're going to do it majestically. Also to bring that upright. So, King of Cups. There's the emotional intelligence. That means, really understanding what's in the water and being able to apply the wisdom that is needed. I get it. And now I can apply the wisdom that is needed because maybe I haven't been seeing the results of my effort or even knowing what I want to plant and grow and anchor myself here. We were juggling the pentacle here. So, of course, if we're juggling, we're not completely invested in one type of reality, let's say, okay, or concrete project or whatever. We're not completely engaged. But here we have our, now that we understand, we have an Ace of Wands. That means that extra passion, direction, flow of energy. Ace of Wands. Okay, so that we can turn that around. That Ace of Wands is to bring that plus. If ever you felt low in energy, like you don't have the power or just the courage to go and do something, this ace is going to be there to help you take back charge of your life. And the Eight of Wands tells me that, yeah, okay, there's the Two of Cups upright. And the Eight of Wands tells me that here, Pope. So that means that, okay, you're receiving it maybe from your reversed Emperor, okay? But here, you're playing with the Pope. So that means you're engaging yourself, using your wisdom. You're going to make it happen with your discernment, with your the quality of your morale, and with the inner knowing that you have what it takes to make it happen. So here we are see, this is Taurus, this is, earth sign. It can be you, it can be, Capricorn, but it's anchoring, grounding fire. Because now the fire is not going all over the place or inaccessible because there's too many waters, misty waters that are preventing this. This is going to be like, yes, this is what I'm choosing to incarnate. Okay, that's in the power of the Pope. He makes the as above, so below sign with his hand. So what is of above will pass through me and I will make it happen below. And what is going to give the energy to actually do that? Fire. Eight of Wands, the universe is corresponding with you. Earth, so that it can be grounded and it can start happening. Two of Cups upright, that tells me that because of this, then you're going to start mirroring people that actually believe in that wand that you want to create, that you want to bring in. Some of you can be a new passion. All right. But principally, this is your faith in people that's going to be restored, and mostly the faith in you, in your ideal, in your aspiration, and now it's going to be able to be concretized because it won't be drowned under a bunch of water that you're just trying to swim in. So this month, if you're having, a bunch of things coming up to the surface, it's a blessing. See it as a blessing, not as something, like, oh my God, I'm being bombarded. No, okay, these are the things that were blocking me. It's like Achilles noticing his heel and therefore being able to heal it so that it's not its weakness anymore. This is what's going to happen to you. I'm going to call this it's a judgment, but judgment is scary. Grounding your passion, because at the end of the month, you're actually going to ground your passion. So, on this, my beautiful Capricorns, I am sending you all my love and light. Thank you for watching, sharing, commenting. If you want a private reading, description below, website, user-friendly. Thank you for the ones of you who gave donations on the new moon, 6th of June, and full moon, Capricorn, on the 23rd. I ask the divine to give you back in the shape that is the most beneficial for your best path. So on this, namaste. And I'll see you next month.